Hey everybody, welcome to the community call. I think that we have people we could at least just start. So it's August 4th and today is community call number 124. I'm Ashley and I'll be hosting. So let's get started. First off, let's start with praise. I don't think we have anybody in here that doesn't know how praise works. I see Franco and Almond are in here, so I'll just go over it. We do 30 seconds for highlights on praise, and then pass it on to somebody else whenever we're done. This is a way to like kind of get updates as well as like recognize the value that all of our contributors are adding to the community. I'll go ahead and start. So I want to praise Rainer, Lloyd, Mitch, Danny, Randall, Stu, Melody, Oki, Kotari, Claire for the forum discussion around rewarding projects. I know it's getting kind of heated, but it's a discussion that I think is important. And I want to praise Monique for the one-on-one to sync up on project verification or overhaul and mandatory updates. Praise Mateo for turning our DApp into a NOSA-safe DApp. Like really, this is huge for institutional donors. I want to praise Mitch for pushing to bring clarity to testing and making it easier for anyone to just jump in and start testing the DApp. I want to praise Katya, Almond, Franco for our one-on-ones to get to know each other a bit. So glad to have you guys on the team. And yeah, that's my time. So I will pass it to Freshelle.
Hi everyone, happy Thursday. So I want to praise Nico for covering for me on some accounting work while I was sick. I want to praise Griff for executing the payments for July, and I want to praise Algene for coordinating on ETH Barcelona accommodation expenses for reimbursement processing, and also to Jess and Franco. And I'll pass it to Suga.
Hi, everybody. Great to see you. I would like to praise Rodri for the banner for the ETH conference recap article that should be coming out soon. Praise to Lauren for her tireless support on that. And also praise to Corey for her feedback. Praise to Lauren, Sim, and Yas on the BitDAO article. Praise to Marco, Claire, and Ashley for their teamwork in helping me to get some things also for the ETH article. Kutabe, Livia, and Danny for more details or for some specific details. And finally, praise to Kutabe for the upcoming Give Power party today. And I would like to pass it to Jake.
Thanks, Suga. I would like to praise Ashley and Ahmad, all the weekly help that they give me. I'd like to praise Claire, Suga, Nicola for assisting me and guiding me through the Gitcoin project. I'd like to praise Danny for an awesome partner intro and meeting earlier this week. And last but not least, Kotabe for an unbelievable one-on-one call about token log projects and KPIs and good stuff to come. I will pass it on to Melody.
Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I praise Jake for being just really on the ball for everything, and also taking over the Connect Brigade working group update today. I want to praise Heather for a great exit call, and I want to praise Kotabi and Nicola for attending the Connect Brigade team formation and updates from that meeting, and in general, really caring for the work that Connect does. And I want to praise Ashley for a really great buddy call as well, and that's it. And I'll write the rest in the in the praise channel. I want to pass it to Armin
Hey everyone, happy to be here. I want to praise Ashley, Lauren. I want to praise Heather, and I want to praise Nico for the really warm welcoming that they give me to start on the Giveth team. And I also want to praise Claire because she also praised me too for being new here, and Octavia as well. And I'm going to pass it to Lauren.
Thanks, Almond. I would like to praise. Oh, I'm trying to scroll up to Almond praise. I would like to praise Corey for amazing tweet batching and leadership in Giveth Comms. I want to praise Kai for creating content for the Power Inside thread and connecting me with their team. I want to praise Cherrick for being a machine and fixing all the Give Power issues like overnight all the time. I want to praise Amin and Sem for fixing up the Give Power contracts, writing tests, polishing things up. I want to praise Jesus and Gabby for jumping into review Give Power contracts. I want to praise Mo for creating an amazing new Give Power boosting flow. I want to praise Daniel from Ichi for huge support on the Angel Vault comms one, getting things up and out. I want to praise Griff for bootstrapping the Angel Vault liquidity. Mitch for creating a wicked Give Power staking graphic. Ashley for answering all my questions super fast all the time, closing many issues in Giveth comms. I want to praise Suga, Sam, and Yas for collaboration on the BitDAO post. Yas for reaching out to VCs and investors. I want to praise Jess for streaming all the calls super reliably. Katabe for organizing leading Give Power testing party. Ahmad for making amazing sound bites. Rochelle for coordinating reimbursements. Tropical Mango for asking great questions, jumping headfirst in the Give Power and Giveth comms. Superstar for I think I'm done, right? I feel like am I out of time? Yeah. Let me pass it
Can
to.
you guys hear the timer, or I don't know?
Not really.
I think when I rap over it, it's hard to hear. I didn't breathe, so I'll just pass it. Pass it to Franco.
Hi, everyone. I want to praise Ashley for a great body call that we had the other day. I just want to do like a general praise to everybody. Like this week has been overwhelming to see like the hard work that everyone puts into this project. So it's amazing. I'm just like blown away with like seeing you all work. And I'm gonna pass it to Mitch.
Thanks, Franco. Praise Algene for reaching out to everybody for the vesting distribution. Mo for drafting the designs and boosting and gathering all the feedback from all these people. Lauren for managing the releases of the Angel Vault and Give Power. Ashley for pushing mandatory project updates forward. Chadfi for leading the Give Economy research. Katabi for getting the structure out for the bounty program. Katia for joining the team and taking on issues right away. Amin for coordinating with devs to make it easier to test. And Monique for just managing this whole multi-branch of madness thing. Cherrick for reviewing PRs. Is that it? Oh, I got more. It's in the channel. I'll pass it to Corey.
Hey, yes, thanks. Okay, let's see. I want to praise Heather first off for following up on this German freelancer topic, starting to make things easier. Really, really appreciate it. Want to praise Lauren for her incredible efforts this week, helping to get comms out on the Angel Vault and all the other things that you're doing at the same time. It's mind-blowing. Want to praise Katya for starting with us and joining our first comms call. Want to praise Jake for the CRM setup still and for pushing out that donor survey. Want to praise Claire and Sim for kicking off this comms planning, content planning and execution. I want to praise Nick for following up with me and for your patience. Thanks so much. And I actually don't know who to pass this to now, if anyone knows.
Yeah, go ahead.
GM, everyone. Happy to be here. Happy Thursday. I want to praise Derek Citarios for organizing an amazing Return to Green festival with refi talks and almost 9K raised and donated to Giveth projects. Yes, I want to celebrate that. Lauren for being the faster praised in the praises in the world and for being everywhere always and responding even on Sunday. You deserve some nice vacations, and as you said on Twitter, work on not working all the time. Mitch for offering quick solutions and paying for bounties from own pocket and asking for reimbursement. Clara for volunteering to help me with work within the KPIs and OKRs. Ashley for being the best and warmest, supporting everyone on Discord. Jan King for posting the Give Power Test Party event and for all the amazing work he does on our Discord. Also jealous about the lo-fi music on Shape's Discord. Franco, Alman, Katia for joining with such cool energy. Clara, Katia, sorry. Okay, that's it. I'll continue on the praise channel, and I'll pass it to logonout.eth.
Just want to praise you all for letting me join the party here today, and also I just submitted a nomination for a project, which is the first time I'm doing that, and I noticed that Gelly Royale gave some support and encouragement for that, so I want to praise Gelly Royale for the encouragement. Thanks, y'all.
Yes, and praise you for doing that, for nominating a project. That's awesome. You can also pass it to someone. You can try your luck.
Okay. I've sort of lost track. I'm not sure who to pass it to. Sorry.
It's okay. I can pass it for you. How about Amin?
Perfect. Amin, take it away. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I want to praise Lauren for following up Give Power and Give Economy. Seriously, I want to praise Sam for completing the Give Power test and being collaborative and collaboratively. I want to praise Paula for being responsive last week and collaborate for hiring new Solidity developer. I want to praise Mohammed Ranjbar for preparing the skeleton of the notification center service. I want to praise Carlos for taking over notification center development and also collecting feedback for his body review. I want to praise Rami for being a serious, precious, hard-working front-end developer for us. I want to praise Alireza for bringing in new test tools for front-end testing. I want to praise Charik for being such a hard-working senior professional front-end developer for us and fix everything very fast and consider code quality. I want to praise Heather for following up the hiring of I had more to say. Okay, that's it. I wrote rest in the channel. I want to pass it to Corey. Have you gone?
Oh yeah, Corey already went. How about Bigamat?
Yeah.
Hi everyone. I want to praise Ashley and Kotabi for being so helpful with feedback on what I'm building, and everyone here who joined the call. Thanks. And not sure to pass this to. Can you help, Ashley?
How about Claire?
Hi everyone, thanks Ash. Excuse me, today I'd like to praise Rodri for creating design templates for social media posts, Carlos for speedy response to a bug that was going on one of the projects and it wasn't showing the dollar value, Sim for support with a new social media platform, Ash because you are a fountain of all knowledge and such a great buddy, Katabe for organising Give Power Test Party and Initiative Metrics. Jake for, is that me? And there's more in the channel. And I'm going to pass to, I don't know, who's left?
How about Daniel GP?
Go ahead.
Daniel, I think you're muted. Do you want to introduce yourself or give some praise? All right, maybe we can come back to you. How about Kai?
I want to praise Bodhisattva and Pax the Max for joining the security meeting, as well as the meeting with Power Inside. I want to praise Moshi Hub for diving into continuous integration for us. I want to praise Moshi Hub again, to Raif, Amin, and Monique for jamming together on our Kubernetes design. Let's praise Ray for awesome Burning Man initiative. I want to praise Nick for his awesome super sweet work you do. Thank you. I want to praise Lauren for efficiently working with security and comms. I want to praise Elgene for overseeing returning of gift tokens. Somehow got loose. I want to praise Suga for squeezing everything she can out of our ETH Barcelona meetup. I want to praise Mohammed for his work on authentication service. And I have more, which I post probably. And I give it to Nick. Have you gone?
Hello, thank you. Yep, I'd like to give my praise to Frischel for an amazing catch up yesterday and updates on some matters. Praise to Sim for her detailed log of hours for this month. Praise to Almond for joining the team. Praise to Ashley for following up on her upcoming body calls. Praise to Ahmad and Heather for their amazing help in making our processes better. Praise to Turai for committing more hours this month. Praise to Mitch for following up on those contributors who need to post their role proposals. And praise to everyone for coordinating their hours for this month. Thank you. I'm passing it back to Ashley.
Yeah, let's see who hasn't got. How about Giant Ken?
GM. I joined late, so I don't know who will play next. But meanwhile, I was going to praise Ashley for setting up a check-in with me later today. I typed it in and I lost it. Oh no. Lily Royal for giving me access to the Matrix bot stuff, so I can do some of the modding from there as well. Thanks.
Yeah, I can pass it for you too. I know you said you didn't know. How about Jesse?
Thanks, Jess. I want to praise Griff, Amin, Mateo, Marco, Lauren, Ashley, Mitch, Muhammad, Kay, Danny, Monique, Ramen, Cherik, and Frischel for sending the give back that they received from vesting. I also want to praise Jess for sending all the crucial information we need for accounting purposes. I also want to praise Frischel for all her amazing work for payments and reimbursements. I want to pass it to Mo.
Thanks. Okay, so I want to praise Lauren and Mitch and Monique and Marco for giving me feedback for the new boosting portified. I want to praise Cherry and Andrew as well for working on the new category and giveaway designs. I want to praise Tosin for working on the notification center, and also praise to Rodri for supporting Giveth on different platform and mediums with his awesome design. I'm going to try my luck. I pass it to Moshe Hop, maybe.
Yes, thanks, man. I want to praise Kai for making progress on our infrastructure and security, and being a liaison between our inside and comms. I want to praise Tarif for getting back more response and working on helping out with tasks. I want to praise Muhammad for helping out with the CI/CD API give and taking some time off. I want to praise Charik for giving me new challenges and tasks for sitemap for Giveth IO. I want to praise Amin and Monique for requesting and syncing new DevOps release enhancement stuff. I want to praise Heather for being great in her check-in. Okay. I'm gonna pass it to Audrey.
Hi everyone, thanks. I want to praise Mo, Tosin, Marco for amazing work, always insane. I want to praise all the dev team. I want to praise Ashley for working the email templates. I want to praise Claire for working the template for social media. Anything else? I want to praise us. I don't know. Maybe no. Tropical mango.
Hey guys, so just giving thanks to Monique and Mo for jumping on a call with me for some ideas I had for donor flow and for everyone here with all the hard work. I don't remember who said it, but yeah, it's amazing to see how much work and care goes into Giveth. And I will pass it to okay. Oh, I don't know how to see everyone. It's really hard. Hold on. Let's see. Logo not.
It was a good guess, but Loganot already went. And
Yeah, I went already.
if you up in the right-hand corner, you can see like the little squares, and then that will show you everybody that's in the call. But we could
Okay, got it.
hacks the max.
All right, so I praised a lot of people, but in the channel, so just for highlights, I praise Amin for coming up with a great way to interview our prospective hire, Kurt. I praise you, Lauren, for being everywhere all the time. How do you do this is a mystery that I hope we'll find out someday. I praise also Amin and Sam for working on the Give Power contracts. I praise the entire dev team as well. You guys are amazing. And I praise Heather for reaching out to me. And I praise Rochelle for figuring out how to do the hourly contracts. And that's it. I praise everybody else because you guys are amazing. And I praise Kai and I praise, that's it. And that's the last one. I don't actually know.
I think there's one more. CS Joanna, are you there? Did you want to do some praise or introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. Thanks for the space. Just got in. I wanted to check how was the community call. It's my first community call with Giveth. I met Lauren, Corina during the last Ethereum conferences and the Sustainable Blockchain Summit. So yeah, I'm here just to learn more about the community. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here. That's exciting. Exciting to see new faces. So I think that's everybody. If I miss somebody, please speak up, but I think I got everyone. And we can jump into events and announcements. Today is the last date to donate to get the round 16 POAP. So about 24 hours until round 16 ends. You can see what the POAP looks like here. And just a reminder that your donations must total at least $10 to receive the POAP. Then we have this BitDAO partnership proposal that's going on and has been kind of an active topic of conversation around Giveth for a while. It's something that could really make a huge impact for us as an organization, and we're hoping to get a lot of engagement on this proposal and just spread the word. Get in there and join the conversation. You'll probably hear more about it in the working group updates later. And we have these review forms. So it's always great to receive feedback from other people, as well as you can review Giveth. So if you have some feedback for Giveth as an organization or for one of the contributors, please feel free to fill out one of these forms and tell each other, give some feedback loops to each other. So those are our announcements, and getting into our working group updates. Starting with the community circle, we are at the communications, communitas, and connect working groups. The mission is to be the living and breathing core of Giveth, an ecosystem of collective support, abundance, and communication where we cultivate relationships and assist innovative projects. I will pass it to Communications Working Group for updates.
Thanks, Ashley. Awesome. In comms, we have a lot of exciting things going on. First of all, we've got this new blog post, The Evolution of Give Liquidity. This is actually the story of how Give Liquidity has evolved over time, leading to a pivotal moment, which starts today, actually starts right now, the launch of the Giveth Angel Vault. The rewards are live right now, and actually I'm posting a tweet link in the chat right now, so it would be super helpful if everybody could boost this. The Giveth Angel Vault is super awesome opportunity to provide mainnet liquidity for the Give token in concentrated UniV3 liquidity that actually rewards liquidity providers proportional to the liquidity that they add. So it's super cool, and maybe that's a bit of a mouthful, but check out the blog post, check out the tweet that I linked in the chat right here, and help support the Give economy by adding to the Angel Vault, or even just by boosting our tweet. Also, in the realm of Giveth Comms, recently, I was on a Twitter space within Doing Good. Doing Good is one of our partners. It's an awesome public goods NFT project. Probably a lot of you know it. Anyway, we were talking about regen, refi, reputation, and it was an awesome Twitter space where we were talking about the use of reputation tokens within Giveth and our vision for the future of giving and how this is regenerative. So if you didn't hear it, then check that out. Give it a listen. Also, as Ashley mentioned, GiveBacks Round 15 Give is out. So the links to claim and the links to claim your POAP are in there. We created a new template for posting on social media. This is super cool. So praise Rodri and Claire for the collaboration in getting this up. So you can actually just change the text on it and then have like a ready-made Giveth background that you can share on social media. Super cool, super helpful for Giveth Comms. The first Donors 101 course POAP has gone out. So if you were part of the first batch of completing that course and completing the quiz, you should have got an email with your POAP. Also, I just wanted to share that the Trusted Seed, who's also one of our partners, has a new Twitter page. So if you're following Giveth and you're interested in the Giveth Galaxy, give them a follow as well. And last but not least, Refi NFT did an awesome thing where they donated 5 ETH to projects on Giveth, environmental projects on Giveth. And they did a really cool Twitter thing where they asked people to nominate projects and distributed that 5 ETH based on which projects got the most activity, which Giveth projects got the most activity on their thread. Coming soon, we're going to have this amazing ETH Barcelona recap from Suga. We're hopefully going to be launching Give Power really soon. We've got a blog post coming out about that BitDAO partnership that Ashley mentioned. We've got sound bites from all of our talks at ETH Barcelona and ETH CC. So major praise to Ahmad for putting it together, and Corey and Suga and Claire and Sim and all the people who helped find those sound bites. And also next week, we're going to be collaborating with Ichi on a super cool social media push where there's going to be rewards for following both accounts and retweeting certain tweets. So stay tuned for that as well. And that's all I got for Giveth Comms. I will pass it back to you, Ashley.
Thanks, Lauren. That's exciting. Angel Vault, you guys. Okay. Communitas Working Group. We have changed our call time. It's now at 11 a.m. Costa Rica time on Tuesdays. You can add it to your calendar by pressing this little link. And then we also have another call we do, which is an orientation kind of AMA call. So if you're a new contributor, someone who's interested in contributing to Giveth, whether your project owner has some questions or a donor wants to know more about Give, you can join this call, ask your questions, get to know some people at Giveth. I think we had 7 people in our call yesterday, and that was really exciting. One of the biggest calls we've had so far. Also, Gravity is coming to Giveth. We just had quite a few of our people graduate this last training course, and we still have some gravitons for the training course before that. So we have a good number of gravitons here in our Giveth community, and we're going to start pushing a little bit more this conflict resolution and welcoming Gravity into Giveth. So if you have any problems, you've witnessed any problems in the community, there's this type form you can fill out, and a mediator will be assigned to address those problems. And I think it's important to remember that they're not just problems, that conflict is actually a way that we can shine light onto things that are pain points and grow from them together as a community. So we can celebrate some of these conflicts that come up. We're looking for more active community builders. We just got 2 new people on our team, which you'll hear about probably on the governance slide, but welcome Almond and Franco, helping out with some community management efforts. Our fundraising 101 course was success, and so now we're planning for the next event, so keep an eye out for announcements around that. You can find the link here for the recorded video that we had, as well as like some description about what is Gravity, and here's the type form for conflict resolution. We've been experimenting a little bit with Share for doing some contributor onboarding and looking forward at looking into that a little bit more and how that can be useful for our working group. Yeah, I will pass. Oh, I don't see the. Oh, here. So I will pass it. That's what I've got for community talk. So I'll pass it.
Ash, I think you passed it to me, correct? Because Reiner is out.
Yep, that's you, Jake.
Cool. Well, at the Give Connect working group, what we do is we try to attract as many impact-driven organizations as possible. We meet on Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Costa Rica time or 7 p.m. local time if you're in the caucus with me. We can go to the next one. The Connect working group got together last week to draft up some new terms of engagement. You can find those here. We will be having another team meeting on August 11th, which is a Thursday. We'd love for anybody to join that and help us kind of, as we do here at Giveth, evolve into something bigger and better. The donor survey, the results are still coming in. We're going to be trying to focus on those results until the end of August. We've got about 45 responses right now. Also, we have some of our partners retweeting, which is really, really nice to see. So appreciate that. If you are a donor or not a donor, or this is your first time even hearing about Giveth, please go on there and provide the information. It'll be really beneficial for us to learn a lot more about our donors, which doesn't happen a lot of times. The CRM is set up and rocking and rolling. If you want to be part of the CRM, please send me over your email address and I'll get you in there. We're going to be using it for specifically and mostly donors, project partners, pipelining, making sure who's reaching out and really streamlining the CRM process. Lastly, project nomination. The top nominated projects on Token Log have been uploaded to the CRM, and outreach will start happening this week. Last little bullet that's not on there. Our steward Melody is leaving. Want to say thank you for all of your hard work here, and we hope you will make it to some community calls in the future. I will pass it back to Ashley.
Thanks, Jake. Yeah, I'll sling it over to Kotabe for a builder's update.
Thank you so much, Ashley. So, D-Work, super exciting. Bounties budget, baby. That's the forum post that talks a little bit about bounty structures, both. So mainly the proposal is to have like a 2-step process for bounties budget. One is right now, so then we don't block bounties that are really ready to go. We ask for a budget right now, and then to have budgets by working group for later on. I think that will make a lot of sense, and it's going to be a good first step for working groups to manage, to have their own governance and their own budgets. So yeah, that's up there in the forum. We really need to draw from collective intelligence. So please engage with that forum post, make your voice be heard. So yeah, that's on the work. And then again, Return to Green made a great music, art, and festival mix event in real life and in the metaverse, with over 100 people attending on the metaverse, raised over almost $9,000. Here's a blog post that they did on how to make a metaverse event. They donated to, I believe, 5 projects on 5 or 4 projects on Giveth. So in all, it was a great experience. I talked at the event, very fun, and it's just the beginning. Like refi NFT and probably a few other projects are really want to create more events that combine, that make this mix of music, art, and refi, and they want to use Giveth for donating to great projects. So that's pretty cool. And I'll pass it to the development working group. I don't know who will take it today.
I will take it. Thank you. Yeah. This week was so productive. Hopefully, the one thing that is released just a few minutes ago was Angel Vault that we launched it. Hopefully, it's a successful. We this week we have implement. We created a skeleton of the notification service. The backend is. You hear me? The backend is ready. We are working on services and applying feedback in design for the front end. Give back user agreements. The single page view is prepared, and but we are working on the donation page and give back reports on my account. On the backend side, we have added CSV export on Admin We fixed a crucial issue about failed donation when the user has not been mined yet. So it's fixed this week. And the give economy, we implemented showing APR while the wallet is not connected. So whenever anyone without any wallet drop into our farm page, the user can see the APRs of farms. And we have a task of listing DeFi our farms on the DeFi Lima, and it's not completed yet, and we are working on this. On the right column, we have items that are prepared and just waiting for testing. The Give Power, we are still the development is in progress, and we have completed the test. It's about to be complete, and but we need more people, more users to test the Give Power and get us feedback. We enable the user to on the mainnet network to see to bridge their token, and then redirect them to the Give Power, which is deployed on the Gnosis chain. So the bridge model all are implemented. Multi-recipient address for the project is implemented and ready to launch. It's just for tests. We are waiting for enough tests. Project verification flow is also ready for launch, but we need some cover page that for confirm and rejected statuses. But the main functionalities and UIs are implemented. New category and one big jump was the new category search and filter for the project and the US.io. So for the project, we can now have the feature to sort and filter based on and search based on the category of the project. In the next slide, yes. Sorry, I forgot to say that in the previous slide you have link to on the top right, you have link to the versions, and you can see what happened. Okay, in the what's next slide, we have updated the roadmap. The link is on the top right. We have if we give services, we should define bounded programs for who implement them. Multiple account, we are still sketching the user flow and business model. The Give Power 2 about boosting and my account. Give Power has some blockchain stuff that enables users to get more reward, but also they can another dream, and another project is enabling the users to support projects by their Give Power. We are working on its business model and design. Thanks Mos ID, he has prepared most of the designs, and Mitch also participating, and Monique, of course. And yeah, the final is called quality scoring of the project by user boosting the project, and we are working on its business model, business analysis. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, everyone. I'm done. I pass it back to Ashley.
I'll take
No,
it.
thanks, Amin. Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks, Ashley. Give economy. Cool. Give economy. We meet on Wednesdays. Awesome. Give economy development side. Amin mentioned a bunch of the things that we've already been working on, but a couple of things I'll add to it. For getting your Give Backs POAP. Now there's actually a threshold, so you have to donate over $10 to verified 10 equivalent dollars to verified projects in order to be eligible for the Give Backs round POAP. In the realm of Give Power, we've passed the snapshot to allocate incentives for Give Power, so everything is kind of lining up to get ready for launch. We have a test party actually right after this call, so if you want to get involved with testing Give Power and learn a little bit more about how it works, and also help support by making sure the product is looking good, join that call. Amin and Sam have been reviewing and fixing up the contracts, and now we've got some people taking a look at it, doing kind of sort of informal audits to make sure that everything is looking good and safe. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll be able to launch before all this crazy Burning Man stuff. Angel Vault, as we mentioned several times during this call, the rewards are live today. Super exciting. We're also doing some outreach still for regen farms and coordinating with a few different organizations. We're even talking with Shapeshift about potentially extending their farm. So anyway, we're going to start that conversation now soon. In the research side of things, token swaps. We've got a forum post up about the Balancer public goods pool, which is getting some traction there, and Chatfi is going to be pushing to next steps. We're also ongoing conversations with One Hive, talking about Honey, Bankless, DLD, GTC, and all these other token swaps in various levels of engagement, of progress. The NICE token. So Mitch has been working hard on the NICE token as well, brainstorming new utility, including if you donate over a certain threshold, you could get whitelisted for when we launch the Givers NFTs. We're also talking about having a donation amount, like a minimum donation amount, in order to be eligible for NICE token POAPs. Then some more ideas that are generating out from there. The BitDAO proposal, we're building a comms plan, and yeah, so we're going to be launching a blog post about this soon, and so it's kind of like Give Economy Research Group meets comms. We're going to be trying to get more eyes on that proposal, as well as talk to some major players within the BitDAO ecosystem to hopefully move that proposal along. If you don't know what it is, it's we're looking to create a partnership with BitDAO, and it'll be super useful for the Give Economy because we'll give them potentially 5% of Give's market cap with a stream, and those stables, which will help sustain our whole ecosystem. Also, in conversations with investors, we're talking about the UMA Success token and seeing if it's something that they would be interested in, and then moving forward with a few steps on that. And Fringe Finance is something that came up as kind of an alternative to Rari pools for borrowing systems. So if we ever need in the future, it's something we're looking into as well. That's all I got for Give Economy updates, and I will pass it to design.
Thanks, Lauren. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this week we were working on the mostly on the Give Power boosting process, and also notification center. We're trying to improve the current design and cover all of the edge cases. The Give Power boosting is still ongoing, but we're trying to find a solution to fix the current flow, which is a little bit hard for our users. Also, we are adding new email header, Medium post cover, and Google slide template for social media, thanks to Rodri. Okay, that's it. I'll pass it back to you, Ashley.
Thanks, Mo. Next up, we have the Governance Circle, Governance and DAO Working Groups. The mission is to progressively decentralize the Giveth decision-making process by building a community and a token-based economy around our platform that recognizes contributions and values participation and rewards altruism. Griff isn't here. I'm not sure who's going to do the updates for the Governance Working Group this week.
I'm gonna do it, Ashley.
Great.
Hey. So first we have vacations. So we have here the list of the people going on vacations for the next days and then months. So we have Griff, Lauren, and Heather joining the Burning Man, so they will be away for a while. And you can also see more updates in the who is available. I mean, team availability channel in the Discord, so you could check out there the availability of the teams. So calling everyone to enjoy some vacation time, rest, recharge, take a break, and have some time off. So please take your vacations. And here are some governance forum posts that are worth checking out. So first we have the Q2 Energive distribution. So if you're eligible for some Energive tokens for Q2 and haven't requested for it, so kindly add your votes in Aragon DAO. So I believe the deadline is tomorrow. So get your votes up. And then we have a forum post about the retroactive Energive distribution. So this is about some Giveth contributors who are missing Energive tokens from previous distributions, and they are now proposing to add a vote for these lacking Energive tokens. So you can join the discussion in the forum post if you have any thoughts, comments, or objections for this proposal. Then we have the Q1 vesting distribution. So following last week's governance call, so those who received the give tokens for this batch of distribution, so kindly send your the give back to the token distro address and send your transaction link to Algene once done. And then we also have a forum post asking if shouldn't projects receive givebacks for donations too. So there's a lot of productive and valuable dialogue in this forum post. So it's worth reading the conversation here and maybe add some of your thoughts on how to go around with this proposal and this question. Then we have updates on the Giveth info dashboard, so given by Luisa, one of the developers. So you can read here the updates that we have on the dashboard. And there are also some questions and suggestions raised, so you can check this post. And then we have the bounties budget baby. So this was discussed earlier by Kotabe. So this affects all the working groups. So if we have, we would appreciate if your feedback on this proposal. And also we have the mandatory budget update. So we have this proposal in the forum. So if you think there should be a mandatory update on verified projects or not, so you can comment and engage on this post. And then lastly, we have the Give Power rewards. So this is a detailed forum post which gives the summary of the requesting for give and incentives for the Give Power. So this is a proposal, so kindly read on it, and a lot of people are supporting this, so you can also check this out. And then for hiring updates, let's welcome. Wait for a while, I lost it. Let's welcome Katya to the comms team, and we have Franco and Almond for this week. They are the new community managers on their trial period, so let's welcome them if you meet them in calls or in chats. So kindly welcome them warmly, and yeah, welcome to the team. And also, we're still finding senior Solidity developers, copywriters, product delivery managers, and DAO proposers. So that's it. I'll pass it to Mitch.
Thanks, Rochelle. Well, DAO working group. Listen, we got a sync for our governance calls that happens 10 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central European. And if we look on the next slide, wow, I mean, not much to talk about. Rochelle said the deadline for the Energive distribution is ending tomorrow. So if you're eligible, you have very little time left to get that in before you miss the boat. So don't miss the boat. As you can see in all of our DAOs, there's not much going on. Nothing currently in the Energive The Give Garden, the praise upgrade proposal passed, so there's nothing in the Give Garden for now. Multi-sigs, everything signed and done. And the snapshot as well, the latest one was the Give Power incentives that passed, so there's nothing in there to vote on. So we're all caught up just in time. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the DAOs. I'll pass it to Ashley.
Thanks, everybody. So cool to keep up on everything that's going on in all the working groups. There's so much happening right now, I feel like, and it's great. We've got a few minutes left to recap kind of this return to green. I know we've talked about it a little bit, but I will pass it over to Kotabe to do kind of a little recap for our community spotlight.
Thank you. I'm here, and also Mango from Charge Particles is here, who was also involved a little bit in the project. And we're going to talk a little bit from our perspective of how this event was. And we're going to try to stream a quick message from T-Rex, which really took all the heavy lifting to make this go right. So I don't know, Mango, do you want to say hi? You're the second Mango on this conversation.
Is there really another one in here? That's wonderful.
There's another Mango, but it's more tropical.
Well, hey, everybody. Happy to be here.
Awesome. So, okay, let me share my screen, and hopefully you will be able to hear T-Rex. Let's see. Okay. I just asked him to record like a message telling us a little bit how was the event for him, what's coming next for Refi NFT, and a little bit of everything. Let me know if can you see my screen?
Still seems to be loading on my side, at least. Oh, here we go.
Okay, and let me know if you can hear.
Yep, you're all good.
Oh no, now it's loading on my side.
Okay, so Return to Green was a metaverse event, one of the first refi metaverse events in the world, and it brought together organizations such as Charge Particle, Unchained Music, Habano, and many others to talk about refi principles and create an art, music, and cultural celebration. Streaming an in real life event that's private, invite only, to the metaverse. And this was the time that this such an event able to be experienced by that large of a population. Throughout the entire course of the event, there was an NFT auction with 40 plus artists, NFTs. All of the funds from the event went to environmental organizations like Giveth and raised around 9,000 euros. Several hundred people write-up of metrics of the event, including the fact that several hundred people attended in the metaverse. For the next steps of our organization, it will be that we distribute free mint NFTs that were available throughout the duration of the event to the participants, and then these free mint NFTs will be used for some of the first governance and decision-making processes. In terms of in real life support for artists and the environment into the future, we already have artists lined up around mental health and public good that is going to be donating proceeds from the NFTs that they're creating to mental health organizations on good. And their exhibition will be held in the metaverse on September 9th, likely to have dozens of NFTs available in that exhibition. Looking forward to it.
Okay, so were you able to hear everything? I hope so.
Yeah, the sound came through for me.
Okay, awesome. So that was a little bit of the experience. Basically, I'm super happy that several of the projects were benefited from this auction and from this event. Um, as far as I know, it's just the beginning. Maybe Mango can talk a little bit more about that. I can just very simply say that the event was it was fun. It was really well organized. It was really interesting that T-Rex can like use different different uh, building blocks of Web3 to kind of like make something really nice together. Several different platforms. And yeah, I don't know, Web3 incentives and everything. It was fun to be there, and yeah. What else? I think I'll let you, Mango, talk a little bit more from your perspective. What do you think about the event, and what do you think that comes next?
Sure. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, first of all, for having me. Yeah, I think for me, the biggest takeaway was that a bunch of communities with impact driven vision in the Web3 space were able to come together and do something new. And I think we see a lot of new community overlap between projects that are trying to use this technology that is the blockchain to do good in the world. And so I think this is a great, first step in the direction of doing more of these impact-oriented events and bringing, more and more people together, both for in-person gatherings as well as metaverse, components to the same event. So I think that was a massive takeaway. A huge shout out to T-Rex for bringing everybody together, as well as Daniel from the Charged Particles community. Together, they were able to organize something like 45 artists to put something like 65 pieces together of art that were auctioned and raised, I think, around 5.5 ETH for Giveth projects, which is wonderful to see, especially for a first event. So I think this is something that we'll continue to keep organizing and developing over time, and yeah, really excited to see the in-person component of these events continue to blossom, in and around existing conferences, as well as starting to organize our own events that are separate from some of the major conferences that exist already.
Absolutely, and I think building a little bit on to that. There are a couple of events that I know Return to Green. It's already planning, one for September, one for October. I think Giveth has been talking about how do we integrate a little bit more the NFT world into donations, and I think this has been like a great project for that. So super happy to see this. Super happy to keep working with you guys. I don't know, Mango. I know that there might be interesting things coming for Grandmother Groove in the future. Do you want to tease us a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I'd be happy to. Just as a short or quick background for anyone who might be new to the concept of what we're building at Charged Particles, we are a DeFi and NFT protocol that allows you to turn an NFT into a container that can then hold other assets inside of it. So you can be depositing ERC20 tokens, other NFTs, interest-bearing Aave assets with their own annuity royalties. All of these tokens can now be stored inside an NFT itself, which leads to some pretty fascinating use cases across lots of different industries and sectors, and ecology is one of them. So we have a project that's sort of a proof of concept for maybe the first project or the flagship project for our ecology guild that started about a year ago, I guess, called Grandmother Grove, which is a DAO-controlled NFT that is a tree, a grandmother tree, you might imagine, at the heart of a forest. And every time someone donates to Grandmother Grove, half of that donation goes immediately to planting trees to have impact right now. And the other half goes into the NFT and starts earning interest inside of it. And that interest acts as a mechanism to continually plant trees over time, so that you can be leveraging these donations to become sort of an engine for positive change over time. So Although we have lots of different things going on, we'd like to eventually bring this Grandmother Grove project to Giveth, and do a proper write up and have a whole page set up for it and what have you. But just one sort of concept about how nested composable NFTs can be used for making impact like this. I think there's a lot of also interesting overlap for other components of the Giveth ecosystem that Kotabe and I have been talking about a little bit as well. So I'm sure this is not the last Giveth community call I'll be jumping into, but I really appreciate the time from everybody.
Yeah, and so great to have you here, Mango. Thank you so much for joining us. And I think it's a great segue too, with the causes that are coming up within Giveth and this environmental cause around these projects. It's so great to work with you guys, and I look forward to seeing what we can accomplish in the future. But you can find links here to Return to Green's Giveth project, the tweet thread with the results, their link tree, as well as all the projects that received benefits from this initiative. We are at the top of the hour, so I want to respect everybody's time, but remember that we're having a Give Power testing party. Where are we having this testing party, Kotabe?
That's a good question. I think here on the community.
In the community
voice channel.
chat? Okay.
Yeah,
That sounds
right here.
good. Okay. All right, well, stick around if you guys want to help desk Give Power. If not, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for coming.
Everyone.
Thank you, Ashley. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.